and excellent, good. Okay, now we got HPG. This is going to be quite interesting. He has a lot of open space in and outside of the fighting space. The Armed have gone with the exact same comp, and ooh, Imperial Legionnaires have swapped out their Jaeger Bomb for a capital A1s. Just moving into the fight now. Okay, I'm gonna get a bit of a bird's eye view. So we see Slide and Wildflame duking it out lightly. They're actually not even in contact with each other directly. One staying low, one staying high, and just hiding under that little ramp there. Get the locust, with a hot rod, okay, hiding underneath that ramp, and no real damage done. Let's do a quick build tour. Now, this is a 5 LRM 5A1. I did not expect this to make it into a match. It's going to be quite interesting to see how this actually goes. Particularly HPG. In fact, when ARMD see the lerms, I think they're actually going to go underneath to avoid it. So I think ARMD's going to take it. Just from initial outset. The Locust could be a problem if they get into an actual fight though. Gonna find this Atlas though. Alright. UAV goes up, good use of UAVs. Remember that there's no strikes involved, so really, there's only either kill shot or UAV. And so we're going to see at least 4 UAVs per team. Oh, Slide! Sat down! Sat down by... Oh, no, you got that by near a large laser. I missed that. Very... Locust kills I miss all the time. I mean, Locust kills just die. But that's significant. That actually puts ARMD at a slight disadvantage now. A significant disadvantage, because they have to push. That Locust actually ended up being a liability in that sense. However, if ARMD does push and get within that min range, then their catapult is useless. So this could actually be, and really could be quite a close match. What I found interesting is that we've seen a lot of Atlases. With 235 tons, dedicating 100 to an Atlas is actually quite a significant investment. It seems to be paying off in some of these engagements. ARMD forming up well, trying to figure out the good vector to push on. Getting some slight large fire, but at least they've found out where the enemy team. With this deck though, I mean, this distance from E5 here out to F5 is probably only about 300 meters, if that, maybe 400, to include the rush distance, and that's closable. They could close this with the Jaeger Bomb and the Atlas, get within range, and really wreck stuff. They can get in there, kill the 2 slow mechs, and get back underneath, or somehow get into a position where those large mechs aren't going to hunt them down. They should be okay. Standing out there, drop the UAV. UAV sees there's absolutely nothing there. We see the Legionnaires moving back. They're up a kill. They had the Spider. I'm checking the point. But otherwise, there's no need for them to risk it. In fact, they've actually gone very much, very defensive actually, all the way back into the back zone. Spider here, Nightfire, is just keeping an eye on everything that's happening. Losing that Locust has actually been a huge game changer now, as sitting underneath not going to be viable. Here we see some rotation. They're going to probably rotate around and try to close in along the outside. They'll limit the lanes of fire that the Spider can get on them, and I think they're going to try to get in without being detected. The ECM and the DDC will probably help with that. Let's see if the Spider spots them though. Spider's still looking this way, looking underneath. I don't think they're spotted. I don't think they're spotted. Oh. Oh. X doesn't spot. Looks now. He's going to look. He's going to see the Jaeger mech. Turns. He'll see the Jaeger mech right now. Jaeger mech consent. Sees. Looks. Doesn't see him. Yep. Sees him. Sure. Yes. The Spider's definitely seeing them. Shooting the wall, but definitely sees them. Alright. They're going to try to push in as fast as they can. Gonna be no breaks here. The car's doing a really good job watching over this side. The Peregrine Legionnaires has done a great job here, using their light and cicada to do a great perimeter defense and basically defensive scouting, what you would probably call it. The ELR just, they can pick and poke, but by Baby Kev, he just took an AC-20. Let's see exactly whereabouts he is, and he's dropping down. Could be a potential push coming up, and with those lerms across open ground, this could be an issue. Legionnaires have 3 ECM mechs against arms single. And with these lerms, I think because the spy doesn't have a tag, the lerms won't be able to lock on unless they can drop a UAV, and they're going to shoot it down. They're going to shoot the UAV down, and that's going to protect them from the lerms. DDC will basically make them impervious to that capital A1. Staying against this wall here is going to protect them very well. Although not many of those mechs have arm-mounted weapons. They're all torso-mounted except for the Jaeger bomb. I don't know, arm-mounted Atlas does have lasers on it. And we see the Lerms missing, that ECM doing a great job. UAV goes down, and push can probably continue. Fighter's got in an interesting position up behind the action, actually. Probably to hit their backsides as they push. It's arm's best distance to beeline straight towards the Atlas and the catapult, taking me as quickly as possible. Okay, let's go to the Atlas cam. Atlas is completely fresh. This is gonna close in very quickly. Atlas against Atlas. A good gonna get. UAVs are up. Stone Falcon goes down. It's gonna be the end. Takes off his right side though, but yeah, they're on equal footing. The DDC though, on arm sides, Asbomb has SRM-6 with Artemis, which is going to be better than those single SRM-4s. You might see pull drink.
New target acquired.
Current Spy doing very good pokey poke. Ooh, Rodor goes down. Fighting very well with the catapult. However, it's pretty much one Jaeger bomb volley is going to take off that center torso.
New target acquired.
Getting that range. This is the thing about the catapult. It's actually pretty quick. And if you can hold that one aim, oh, he's in. He's in. That's it. Jaegermech's going to take out this catapult. And then down he goes. Cool. We just have a light and light. Oh, it's a light and a medium against the heavy and the assault. The arms has a lot more tonnage left alive. However, they're a lot slower, more hurt, and they're all close range. I think Legionnaires are going to take this. There's not much really arm can do in the situation. They're stuck up against a wall. They have very fast mechs guarding around them all over the place. It's going to be really hard to deal with this. Only 2 shots of AC-20 ammo. Oh man, arm's gotta be sweating it now. They've done a great job though maneuvering. That was a very good call to push around the outside, bring up close, and pretty much close it in, realizing what the enemy drop deck was. Oh! Ours goes down. 2 shots left on this Jaeger bomb. He can give one sit down. The perfect scenario, he could probably sit down one of those, but that's probably not going to happen. He's going to charge in. He wants to get that shot off. Probably not going to happen. If he does, he'll make it a tie. Okay, and I think it's going to be game over. pretty quickly. But well played both teams. Oh man, hang in there. Oh, he's done a great job rolling damage. That's very good job rolling damage. This, if you can get a low, if you can see what low that is and what how hurt this guy is, he's not really hurt. He's at
Excellent
95%.
critical damage.
But yeah, a perfect shot off. Probably on a rear side torso. Fortunately, I think he's going to get kited too well. And running an XL 300. XL 300 he's running, 82.3 kilometers an hour. I don't feel he's running standard, guys. Oh, the spider side torso though. This is going to be close. And he goes down. But well played. Well played. Both sides there. Um, I'll stream briefly and with some deliberation at